Ebusia for aha aye Pinax TV summary the updates ahora yen saka ena yede bremo. Ye shansia na summary there has been a major drug trafficking incident Ghana has say over the weekend. No, yeah, the updates be bremo. Say the drug trafficking incident when it's a kamia ye say drugs no omo trafficking fee somewhere Ghana, that's West Africa, PMO or Australia, and it has raised a number of concerns. Some media the alleged ringleader of this drug trafficking group no some media kamia ye say aba ensa kano anase emra ensa kana omune no bedi nwenwen a enya agrokra omo kira ye brem update a kire say sa drugs si omo trafficking fi West Africa somewhere Ghana akwa Australia no na they were kept in charcoal bags and it wasn't looking like BBA drugs at all, so it's actually difficult for you to be able to know that this kind of incidents and this kind of issue it's about drug trafficking. So drugs or trafficking is amount to 320 kilograms of methamphetamine. It's some methamphetamine a drug. According to health practitioners, no, it's one drug that boosts your immune system but has side effects and a ripple effect. Sometimes it can affect your teeth, the color of your teeth to some extent, how you think and how you do things. So Kamia said Narcotic Control Commission Omonsa this particular group of people and as a ringleader OD drug trafficking incident so there is an update to this effect at church remove that they've actually gotten the ringleader who is leading this major drug trafficking incident. So producer the Ebeto screens so Mayashe how they actually the Narcotic Control Commission and Saka Omo and what they are doing to be able to put things in place. To be able to get so you're about to see this particular video from a leader of the Narcotic Control Commission, Brigadier General Maxwell Obuba how alert they are as a commission as far as issues on drug trafficking are concerned. From now onwards, they won't joke with you at all once they are able to gather information about drug trafficking incidents about Yanko TSR video number.
Let me inform you that I'm aware that you all know of the Australian methamphetamine saga. Through the efforts of narcotics, in collaboration with the Bureau of National Investigation and other security agencies, I'm happy to announce that we have picked the lead shipper. We did that over 3 nights. My officers slept out of their homes for 3 months and successfully picked the person who led that enterprise. We'll be picking more. Whoever is involved, like I always say, it is only God and the courts that can free you. We'll get to the bottom of this enterprise and make sure that Ghana will not be declared as a narco state. It is our determination that after the World Drugs Day on Friday, we are going to go out and hunt for those whose activity or whose business is to just sell drugs to destroy our young ones. Like my deputy always says, this is just the grace period. If you know you are involved in it, I'm only advising you because we will come after you. And nobody, and I say nobody, apart from God and the courts, who can free you.
So that was Brigadier General Maxwell Obuba from the Narcotic Control Commission. After Friday, our mobile war drag day, from that day onwards, once they get you or you are, there is an information they've received as far as drug trafficking are concerned, they'll go all in out to make sure that you actually put behind bars. There's a press release coming from the commission, how they were able to get this ringleader of the alleged drug trafficking incidents. So we'll go into that press release. Now, what Narcotic Control Commission to public name in relation to drug trafficking issues are ECOSO, Ghana and around. So on your screens, there's a press release coming from NACOC, Narcotic Control Commission. Also, the Narcotic Control Commission, NACOC, and the National Investigations Bureau have made their first arrest in an ongoing investigation into a 320 kilogram methamphetamine shipment. The drugs, which carry a street value of $296 million, were traced to storage facility in Garrowin, Australia in April 2026. So some radio Narcotic Control Commission, in collaboration with the National Investigation Bureau, now they've been able to do an investigation in relation to such drug trafficking incidents. So Emma drugs in PMO Australia. So also said the arrest is a significant breakthrough in unmasking the syndicates responsible for moving and diverting the record-breaking haul. So Saturday when they come here, it's a major win for NACOC. In relation to this drug trafficking incident. So NACOC investigators are currently working alongside international partners to track down remaining suspects believed to be part of the wider multi-jurisdictional network. So, this part, some media, NACOC is working. They're actually working to make sure, say, anybody that has some sort of connection with this drug trafficking incidents, they would be able to arrest you. Also, this arrest marks a pivotal moment in a coordinated international effort to dismantle the sophisticated transnational syndicates. This development is a critical step in our ongoing mission to disrupt high-level narcotics trafficking. So NACOC they are on their toes to be able to someone's account say you are on the edge or you are on the move to traffic drug or to move drug either into Ghana or away from Ghana, they are not going to spare you at all. So the arrest provides vital intelligence as we work to identify and apprehend additional members of this global crime network. The Commission remains committed to collaborating with international partners to safeguard the region from the influence of large-scale drug trafficking organizations. So, from now on going, anybody that is doing an international work in relation to drug trafficking, they are on their toes to be able to get them and then put them behind. But I say that further arrests are expected as intelligence-led operations intensify across multiple jurisdictions. So it means that from NACOC, it's not only in Ghana they are trying to curb such incidents. Internationally, they are on their guard to make sure that anyone that is involved in issues around drug trafficking, they would arrest you and put you behind bars. So, it's also in this same issue, and a Sense South MP in Team Fojo, or then I know to be we have to probe into this issue because there is a mention of Ghana in it. Because according to news, Kamia said this drugs need free Ghana. Baby Australia. So coming from the Ascent South MP in Team for George, we have to be on our toes and be able to probe further to know who exactly is connected to this particular drug trafficking incident. So on your screen, so Reverend in Team for George demands NACOC and NIB probe major $3 million $3 million drug bust linked to Ghana in Australia. So coming from in Team Fojo or China, say we have to probe further. We have to know how it left Ghana, which people are involved, how it's connected to who, and who is supposed to answer to the authorities of NACOC. So coming from him, this particular drug trafficking incident, we have to probe further to be able to come out with or to unmask the truth behind it. There is a press release to this issue in relation to this particular issue. It says that British actress Emma Hassan charged in Australia for attempting to import $300 million worth of methamphetamine from Ghana. So over the weekend, Yebrem updates this particular woman who I friend Emma Hassan. She happens to be an actress, a British actress. She's based in Australia. Some media investigations are traced and she's the ringleader of this particular drug trafficking incidents so almost try some exported drugs from Ghana straight to Australia and a whole lot. Some radio Kamia say she has been abducted, and I say Emra Ensa Akano Fano in the no lightly crash. So that is that. I think I will join here. Some radio there has been a major drug trafficking incident from trafficking drugs from Ghana to Australia, and it's the ringleader for this particular incident, our friend Emma Hassan. Emra Ensa Kanosi, UK actress Emma Hassan charged with important meth worth almost 300 million hidden in bags of charcoal in shipping containers from Ghana into Australia. So some media Emma Hassan, she's a British and she's based in Australia. Emra Ensa Kano, enye asem ketwa in relation to a drug trafficking incidents from Ghana to Australia. So that is that. Yet also concern from some media. There is a particular Ghanaian immigrant, based in British as a pilot, and he works there as a pilot as Nidinde Kwame Yeboah. Some media Kwame Yeboah, Emra Ensa Kano. And one might ask say, Edian na Kwame Yeboah ye pilot or British Airways why he has been involved in sexual assaults, a rape case in relation to a minor. So on your screen it says that British pilot Kwame Yeboah sentenced to 8 years and 4 months after pleading guilty to raping and sexually abusing a 12-year-old girl. So summary there. Pilot Kwame Yeboah, Emra Ensa Kano, after investigations back and forth to prove that he's actually responsible for it. And some media, the news coming up shows that he has pleaded guilty that he's responsible for that sexual assault. Minor. He actually met the minor on social media, Instagram. They started talking. He started sending nude pictures to the minor. And then he went to where the minor was. So she started driving around with her. And then he raped him on a number of occasions and then assaulted her as well. So this is a major incident. There is a news coming from BBC to this effect. Why this particular Ghanaian immigrant, pilot Kwame Yeboah, and Ransa Kana jailing 8 years and 4 months imprisonment, and what he did, how he started, and how he was actually involved in this particular issue. Yeba koshet sa enchichimuno aba and see. Producer the better screens and so about. So on your screens you can see this Kwame Yeboah, who is a pilot, a Ghanaian immigrant who is based in British and works with the British Airways as some media. Is that there's a rape case Nidin Ekam after investigations and everything. He has pleaded guilty that he's actually responsible and he's responsible for this particular issue. Young girl no accusing of there is so you better also kind what is coming from BBC in Churchill this particular incident. So he says that a pilot who traveled hundreds of miles to meet and rape a 12-year-old girl he met on Instagram has been jailed. So Kwame Yeboah, he decided to travel about 12 miles to be able to go and meet this particular minor already 12 years. So Kwame Yeboah 30 first made contact with the child in late 2025. She initially told him she was 17 and he traveled from his home in Readings to Viral, Merseyside in February. So somewhere last year in 2025 now Kwame Yeboah we did 30 years. So shall say a young girl when aiding come over Instagram. According to girl no Okachra said we did 17 years, but I mean I think she was trying to she lied to Kwame Yeboah. Also say the Crown Prosecution Service said it would have been obvious to Yeboah, a UK national and British Airways employee, that the victim was very young. So for us, a colonial minor, we can't take away that from it. So Yeboah pleaded guilty to rape and sexual assault and was sentenced to 8 years and 4 months in jail. He was also given to a 15-year restraining order. So, some read the Kwame Yeboah, he has been jailed for this sexual assault and raping this minor. Kwame Yeboah had been working for British Airways since 2023 as a first officer, according to his LinkedIn profile. So according to Kwame Yeboah's LinkedIn profile, he's been working with British Airways since 2023 and Sanasa issuing AC somewhere 2025. He has also spent more than 17 years playing basketball and refereeing at Basketball England. So from the look of things, Kamia said he has actually established his life away from Ghana. He's been playing basketball for 17 years and he's been refereeing for a number of years in England. After he first messaged the victim, the court held Kwame Yeboah sent the girl intimate pictures of himself and the conversations became increasingly sexual. So after say Osha says or texting girl no so any girl no engage through social media no. He sent intimate pictures and some pictures that are awkward. One might say that my girl said this is him trying to prepare the child's mind for what he's about to do. He called her about twice a week, making her believe she was important to him and that he cared about her, the CPS said. So in attempt to lure the girl, after saw needing come through Instagram, at least every 2 weeks be or friend any needing come to make the child think that it's like this particular man there as a dream and just as a means of preparing the child's mind for what he actually wants to do with her. Okay, so that it went on to explain how he assaulted Sonia. A few months on from the first contact, Yeboah met the girl in person and drove her around before taking her to an isolated location and assaulting her 3 times, the CPS said. So few months after contact, she decided to drive the girl around so that she feels important. All in a way with awkward mentality, said, this is what he's actually going to do with this minor. The child later told Merseyside police she struggled to process what was happening and felt nervous and confused. So this particular child had to report to the police because she was confused. What was happening was actually beyond her. A few days later, a friend of the victim told her mother what had happened. It was reported to the police and Yeboah was identified using the details he had given the child. So few days after, as a police investigations because a friend reported him and then the police decided to arrest him. When arrested and interviewed, he answered no comments to all questions. He didn't say anything. He was actually dumbfounded. He couldn't say a word. On 22nd April, Yeboah pleaded guilty to 3 counts of rape of a girl under 13 and 1 count of sexual assault of the girl under 13. So, as at April, Kwame Yeboah pleaded guilty. So, he's been able to rape this child on 3 counts and then sexually assaulted her on 2 occasions. Thomas Hanlon, senior Crown prosecutor, said Kwame Yeboah would have known earlier on his contact with this child and she was not the age she initially claimed to be. So, I'm trying to say, as at that time, Kwame Yeboah should be able to know, say, 17 years now, minor, he should be able to know that she's actually not 17 years. She might be lesser than that and all that. So that is what is coming from the camp. So yes, also say she spoke about school and sent images of herself in school uniform. When she met her in person, it would have been obvious that she was very young. She was a very young child. So it means that they are trying to communicate, say, Kwame Yeboah should have known better because this child had images of being in uniform. So all these things were things that could have clicked Kwame Yeboah's mind. Say this child is actually young or she's a minor, and then he shouldn't have done what he did. He added he groomed the victim into believing she was in a relationship with someone who cared about her. So one of the strategies that Kwame Yeboah used and said, or psyche this young child to believe that I really care about you, I love you and all that. See, in reality, he was an adult man who abused his position and exploited her for his own sexual gratification. So the long and short of it is that Kwame Yeboah has no reason to explain. He has nothing to say about it because he tried from Instagram trying to send nude pictures to this child, driving this child around, all in the aim to psych her, to prepare her for what he actually wanted to do with her. At the end of the day, he was able to satisfy his sexual gratification, as I'm reading. Nensa Ako Anase Mransa Kana, it means that they would actually deal with him enye asem ketwaka. So wrapping up on that issue, I'm ready Kwame Yeboah, if you've been really following this case very well, Mransa Kana omube jailino after mama 15 years restraining order in relation to this particular crime what committed about sexual abusing the child and raping the child on a number of occasions. So that is that on that. Yet also concern from one some media. Kweku Bonsam has been trending on the news for some time now because he came out to let people know. He came out to let Ghanaians know that there's a particular England captain Nidin Ede Hurricane or try not to say and son Ghana ne England beshia bobon or kon ne bosom ho ekochichiri Hurricane send a bear untimi and score Ghana. So he came to the news to explain how he did it and all that, and he claims that he's a very powerful let me say a fetish spirit or somebody who does spiritual things. And then he's confirmed that Hurricane was actually tied. So Hurricane on the screen, he says that something was wrong with my body during the match. My legs were doing something else and I could not control them at all. So this Hurricane is an England captain. I'll try to say during the match, Kamia said his body was tied, his legs were actually tied, making it difficult for him to move. So he's actually confirming what Kweku Bonsam is saying on the media, that he's actually tied him, or he tied him before the match so that he can't play well, or he won't be able to score a goal for England. There is a video confirming that Kweku Bonsam actually did this in an interview on Wankasa Etunenum to our church. Yes, he did what people are saying he did, or what people are hearing on the social media. He's actually responsible for that.
Have you now lifted the curse on Harry Kane? Harry Kane is free to score.
Yes, I did yesterday. Harry Kane is not my enemy. I have a baby boy. I'm going to name him Harry Kane, because I love Harry Kane for a long time.
Is there any chance you could put a curse on the other team to help Harry Kane out? Please? Please, because it works. Could you put a curse on the French, the Spanish, the Argentinians?
You, my brother. There is a lot of people around the world want to talk to me. They call me. Some people are sending money. I say, no, I don't need your money. I know for sure Harry Kane is going to play very, very well, for people to know that.
Will he score?
He's going to perform very, very good on next match. You just mark my words. You are going to say, what? This man, he is not a human being.
So that was Kweku Bonsam our treasure. For him, he has no problem with Harry Kane. Actually, when he gives birth, and as our young boy, Akolabia or then Obeto Harry Kane. So as at now, don't know there. What people are saying that he has an issue with Harry Kane, that's why he went to tie him. He has no issue with him at all. And so he's actually going to name him after his son. There is a particular video about it with Kweku Bonsam at his fetish house, and Anabosumfie how he tied Harry Kane and how he's going to untie him, so that during the match between them, England and Panama, he can be able to play very well. So Yankosha video number.
When you talk about spiritual work, I'm the most powerful spiritualist in the world. You know what we want? You see Harry Kane, I tie him. Now I'm going to release Hurricane so that next match, with their next match with the opponent, he can score. I tie him with this one. Hurricane, I'm losing you so that don't be offended with me. We are friends. You understand, Hurricane? Hey, I lose this one, and then I lose this one too, Hurricane. So that next match you can score. You understand? Hey, I lose this one too. So next match you can score them. I came here too. This is. I want to lose Aleki. I'm losing you. You understand? So that next match, when you meet your opponent, you can score them. You can never. I told you. Yes, I lose Aleki. And here too, this is your picture. This is your picture because I close you so that you can never score Ghana. This is Abba. So, Halike, your picture, I released you from the boss. So now, you're okay. You're okay now. So, I thank Kofi powers, I thank the ancestors of the land, the angels. I'm the most powerful spiritualist in the world. Thank you, Yamu Jakare, continues to thank Kofi powers. The angels of ancestors of the land, because the olden days they do a straight trade, but I will stand there for Africa. I will stand there for Ghana. May the Almighty God bless you all. May God bless the ancestors of the land, and then continues. Yes. I mean, the money say, careful. Okay, I lose you. You see. I lose it. So next match, Halike, you're going to score. Bye. Halike, you are my friend. You understand? My number is +233 540 7373. +233 540 7373. I'm the most powerful spiritualist in the world. Nobody. No, I said nobody. You see, Halike cannot score Ghana. You didn't see it. Halike, now you are my friend. You understand? You are my friend. Thank you all. The game is over.
That was Kweku Bonsama or Teresa Sam Radio. We release Hurricane. From now onwards, Hurricane, you are free to score. In your match between England and then Panama, you will score and do so well. In fact, I don't have an issue with you. Kweku Bonsama no the most powerful fetish in Ghana and beyond. And a particular Israeli British magician. Or so then I know or see Kweku Bonsam, whatever you say your name is, you're actually not powerful. I am more powerful than you. So it's more or less like a banter between Israeli British magician we any Kweku Bonsam or no you're powerful more than Kweku Bonsam. Or the same baby to draw our see me, I'm more powerful and I did this and I did that. Young Concourse our video name.
So Nana Kwaku Bonsam. Kwaku. So you're a witch doctor and you said you'll curse Hurricane? No, you won't. Because my powers are more powerful than yours, if at all you have any. You're cancelled. No, you won't be able to do anything. The 3 lines are amazing. As a matter of fact, Kwaku, come and see something. See, that shirt up there won England the World Cup. And that ball on the right, the orange football, the original football that won England the World Cup, has only one signature on it, Kwaku. And that's my signature. You're cancelled out. Right now. Out.
All right, so that was an usually British magician, or the contest and a competition all throughout. Actually, Nana Koku Some say, see, you are not powerful at all. I'm more powerful than you. I can do this, I can do that. So see, stop talking. You're talking too much and all that. So it's more or less like in the coming days, no, we should be expecting more from these two magicians, a fetish and a magician. So they would begin to do this and do that. So there will be updates on it. Yansaka Bia, Pinax so Ebema Monsaka. Yet, so that's going on as we can say it's like a contest or a competition between this usually British magician and Kweku Bonsam. Our church say, according to Kweku Bonsam, ya the moko ne fetish house. Our church kwanya on Thai Hurricane British England captain. As far as the match was concerned, Hurricane so Ababekasa or during the match between Ghana and England, now it was more or less like his body was looking like it was tied, his legs were a bit stiff, so it made it difficult for him to be moving around and all that. So it's more or less like a confirmation on that angle. So one might say that what Kweku Bonsam did actually worked. It has raised a number of reactions on social media. I encourage my dream said. So these fetish things, no, do they really work? Is Kweku Bonsam as powerful as he claims he is? It has raised a number of reactions. Obi Achre na adwin say, hey, then probably he should do another one. Maybe Ghana has another match with Croatia. That one too, he should go and tie another person's leg to confirm that he's actually in for Ghana, and then he will make sure that Ghana brings back the cup, and as Ghana wins FIFA World Cup 2026. So a number of reactions going on in here and there. So some people praising Kweku Bonsam say, "Nyawaye waya dia pa because enye nyoye nanka England for die." The 3 Lions and Kayendi and Ghana for the compare passa because we don't match up or we don't level up to the England team. Others too are also saying that it was God that did the magic. It wasn't Kweku Bonsam in any way. So he should stop praising himself and making it look like he's a mini god. So all thanks should actually go to God. So a number of reactions here and there. Others are also waiting for Ghana's match between Croatia to see whether Kweku Bonsam will be able to perform another magic. Ghana winning some match, and in subsequent ones too, people are throwing the challenge to Kweku Bonsam to do more to make sure that we actually win, because it's not enough for him to tie one captain for us to win just a match. He should continue tying captains and people he feels that they can score Ghana, so that at the end of the day, Ghana will bring back the cup. So that is what is happening. And in relation to that, an usually British magician on also a true challenge or catch Kweku Bonsam says, see, you are not powerful as you claim you are. You come to my place. See these things I have. In relation to this World Cup, I've done a lot, and what you are seeing you've done, it's just a tip of an iceberg. It's something that is so small. So you shut up, stop boasting and blowing your trumpets that you are the most powerful spiritualist and you can do this, you can do that. So that is more or less like a challenge that in the coming days it will be going on between Nana Kweku Bonsam and then this Israeli British magician, and it's not going to be easy at all. Ghanaians are actually waiting to see more from their camp, to see what exactly they've got to give or what they want to display for people to know and believe that this actually fetish things, it's real, rather than they doing this banter on social media. So it has raised a number of concerns. People for Kweku Bonsam, others for this British Israeli magician, and a whole lot. Wrapping up on that issue, yet was concern from Manasam Radio. Over the weeks, Kennedy in Japan, he's been trending for a number of reasons. He's been trending over the internet and a whole lot. And there was he's been trending on social media for some time. Particularly what made this whole thing start was about he going to donate some stuffs, 15 motorbikes and a car to the Ghana Police Service. And now he started mentioning some things here and there, and it has raised a number of concerns. In Controversies says like Kennedy Japan is talking too much. There was even an update I did some stalwarts of the New Patriotic Party or Motre say Beya and Baomiamba ne Kennedy Japan from ne party. And the earlier parts of this year, there was something that was trending, a political party that was trending, the base here, the base there, and people began to connect it with Kennedy Japan. Almost say a Kamia is on only party and as a party all say. In relation to say the new patriotic party, he raised a number of concerns. Others saying it's actually true, others saying it's not true. There is a video to this effect that one of the key players of the base political party, George Ochibonsu, or church and Semu say, Kamia say it's going to be like in 2028, no, Kennedy Japan is going to lead the base political party. So he raised a number of things and he said so much in a phone call interview. So those are some of the things that was going on. So one particular person who happens to be a key player in the base political party, George Otibonsu, in an interview, or Church Anacha said, yes, in the coming years or in 2028, the base political party, their flag bearer or the one who is going to be seen on ballot paper is going to be Kennedy Japan. So it's actually confirming that what people were saying about the base political party, it's being in relation to Kennedy Japan. It's something that is true. And it has raised a number of concerns as far as the new patriotic party is concerned. Some are saying that it's more or less like MPP is going to collapse, so it's not going to be the MPP we used to know. Yanko tie George Otibonsu ni nsem ni bi mrasisia.
Japan the campaign na ono na oye financial controller at the campaign no ene kroniba na yene ni nkomo emfa nansen ensema abobo ede abahu Mira George Otibonsu wadama me mo wachiba okay FM so
ya me die
na humpom boko die
boko pa me
na anu ada yewa kompre kon Japan ne birthday na wade niema ko cheye wade car any motorbikes ko che posifo nkran ha na wade hospital niema hodo bebere sa ko cheye obi ko bisa no efa afari hospital hunsem ena onu di tudwa se wonu de no kura baby eda no esere to de onim fa hunie MPP bandada ne baaye wo mo emfie nwotwe wo mantimi anye ho hwe antoa so nanso Mahama baaye wonya afene fa afena mu boni tidese na anye ne kosi se ne koyi ena wo chechiri mu minority ni babonten enso aba be kasa na o kasa wie ya na chese de o mu kira ni se yewa kene akompre kwa Japan de o kan nyina wo boa e ma wo no so babonten abeyi ano se ensaba wo do a e ho no se wo mu di agoro a wo twen wa di en won kasa wo bi nse na bufuo na nipa bi amankwada bi e be didi na tam abronye de nie according to the okan na me kan yo na ko kan so de ne de nam ha na waye di en wo hwe na wo hwa se 2027 no omu be hu niema o de beba out nipa bi se na ese kokon party mpanimfo obi si da bi wanka ne ye bi se o eni obekokora won kon ne ade mi so wuti sansemi nyina obi a won so kane full soldiers won na open office ma wo mo bo a wo mo ebi sika ebi agapade no ne ade e wo party MPP mu no wo je ne sei
o me ba to me che o te ko nyina no mangana na wo je kwa me wo be se woni je pa se dia wo taba sam to bi na azu ka ce wo de summa me na ka je se no ye woni pa o ka sama de base ya wo je de base ni ma ye yi no wo ye bi bia je poko o se ye boa kwa me
eti kakra wo de tonte ho ese ne ye ka se ye nye so na nye kunafo
okay, but what so politics mo and you would come at about who you are the power or now one car no the way or no border top
Yes,
people no my Ghana no will be a
yes, bra.
Now, me, how many say? Oh, my Ghana, na ye 10 years. Ye can't say if George Tibusu, a bush young boy, ye pay Canadian Quabush ye. I say, if Mr. Comment and come on Quabush ye. Ye say, oh, my Ghana, ye dealing in Kotoka. Palm best now, say a pa. And me who say, and now no be a and just say, ye die no. Copa at the papa, a bit my boy, my Ghana, and no. And only young the base for the PR. And yet, I'm beginning a tree now, said you, sending you more. One and can you say, you want me, young thing. Yeah, could be an enemy. Now, show my Ghana to see none of them was South Africa. The Ghana will be air to num, will be air to say on Peg Ghana num, na the Ghana num. The next 10 years, no, young Kwan, a city of Galamsey, Manona, yea, and Kukone, and tree, and a bola, you know. And I thought the Ariantino or Tony Nam in the BBF in South Africa. So, come say, but now my Ghana, that's a big hotel nam, will be hotel in Kutia, we were to be a night, yeah, portrait farm now, or Moya, the farmers, no. Yeah, I said you almost be a now, my Ghana, and yes, of us. On Bay, I didn't go my Ghana. On my, you know, no, a crash car and South Africa said, yeah, you know, we are your not saying influence of Galamsey, influence of Wood. I said, family, or more air for my Ghana, one year. Family, you have a long way to go. And to maybe there's no more cunning answer, you know, a party for my Ghana, dear. Yeah, who's the Ghana, you didn't yet fighting. And yes, I was timid, were coming. Never a more my Ghana. You can't be old in the bed, you know. I don't know all yet. And I don't know, yes, a beer. And then all shots here. It's really some of America, or Butina, no, another that. Now, say, and maybe also, let's say, or see. Minya or my Ghana, when you make me ask my Ghana, you move a Ghana, Semester. Not say about previous story. No, we did not attempt. No, we sorry, we did not attempt. That's a will be to say, will be a boy. And not now, lawyer, will be a boy. But my will be boy and a boy. Come hello, come
But I'm also
now, will be boy and a barb on things. But when young for ADD, Kennedy, Mamma Kennedy, the cassette, as much as I did not attempt, Bentia did not attempt. That's all, now people and Bob on the cassette or one I said, will be cassette. So you, the pit for another beer will be to Kennedy go for BD, but when I hear some say, will you pull any? Now, a beer may take a word you saw, because dear the cost. We waiting your pie with him, wait to say, Minyana, not pulling him, seeing that in him. Not that Kennedy in control will be a cassette. Said you, area pull in here. Well, we are something because we are something, but what do you do?
there be say kutu say bam.
I don't quite say, would you, a man out there more. It is a lawyer for you to go here because young Kotoka said, step you, but we are put in yes, you do want him there. Or for you know, or what you say. The more your politics, the moment said you will be better here. Now, I remember catching the best was the best one, the best movement, you know. Yeah, yet will be until still be a say, or be a the power of it. So I catch the best members say, it's from okay, you will be a come our said you are one say, but we are you, Mumia, the best money. The word no says the best, no, they are different. Our past is not about none in them. And not to be no so. Let me pass the best what you say. Upia Nan can and the power the best for the first and Mapuno and Mapuno, that's what say. The best home and Mapuno, my Ghana. Yeah, almost a regime was the best. And I'm here. And you know what, Timmy, what coming and then at the best, yeah, but and Mapuno Benya, you marry. No, almost any that's what say. Obey Pamia will be and Costa Rica or Tottenham. Now, we have a mobile by Ama operation, feed yourself. No, you say the best, no, there was the best operation, feed yourself. On the 10th, Namita, the was Central Union. Yeah, you're the best, was Central Union on the 3rd July. Yeah, you're the farming in the air. Now, we are farming, and we are South Africa, and I'm about one of the farming. And the best, yeah. And yet, what you were coming here to the I can be there in Ghana. Yes, I am here. Yeah, Nimdiana, I think the Ghana. Now, my Ghana, okay, the best, no, when I'm over.
The base, you know, I'm up for we rest 2028, you know. Mobebano, why in the bed anymore, the base?
Kwame, I will figure so. Now, one can win.
I mean, wrong.
Win, Kwame, win.
Yes, I kick a funia come at Dampine.
No.
Well, Mamma, no, I send a message, and Pama Ponzo, I'm a Fronia Boncobra.
Me for the base for say, oh, Munya would tell Magana. And so be a Canada or be a Canada.
Dear brother,
that was George Otibonsu. That confirmation say in 2028, no. They should be expecting, say, Kennedy or Henry Japan or na obelidi the base political party in him. And the base political party or Tranaches is a political party that is here to serve the interest of Ghanaians, particularly the youth. Now, in Crawford, Asha say a associated party no with a whole lot say on my Dr. Baumia and a whole lot. So that is that Dr. Otibonsu giving that confirmation that in 2028 they should be expecting to see that Kennedy Ohine Japan and Obelidi, the base political party. Yet was all concerned from one summary there. So that is what is happening currently as far as the base political party is concerned. There's that confirmation to show that in 2028, no, Kennedy Ohine Japan na Obelidi party, no. So that is that. Yet was all concerned from one summary there. So yeah, to also concern from so to end that no, that is what is happening. Yeah, to also concern from Manasam Radio, you call straight into the camp of Bishop Daniel Obinim, Angel Obinim. Of late, there has been this trending issues happening around. I mean, it started when he was preaching. When he was preaching, and then he mentioned that say Owa, and I said when he is no more, and ne wife and I said ne busia form ben ifnu omo opeso mu sie no ne ma and afe ne abroso for the church members omo na be responsible at burying him as far as his death is concerned. After that particular preaching, it has raised a whole lot of issues in relation to Ono Nenere Florence Obinim. There is a video Ultra say said these few days the elderly son has been calling, texting him and sending him a voice note about a state of car G-Wagon Bia Oja Ofi and how it's looking. And so that son was actually telling him, so he has to come home to put his younger brother and as a younger son into order because near all church will feel honum. It's not looking so nice. And according to Nebano, or China just a Neyere and Mame Florence Obinim, she's not really doing so much. So young cautious video nema.
Mema se mo yako Meti ya me real hoy. Meme na ko eh. Facha me really meme na ko eh. Eh me ba gifted na kasa. Hwe video no. O de hwe video no. Facha me pa mesra mo fanche me. Mo fanche me o. Beso phone ni mame. Me pa cho mo fanche me pa. Me free fie be 2-3 days pay. Me free fie. And I'm a banner gifted no a day message you are sending me. Do the tea.
Daddy, please, I'm your son. I don't want to tell you anything.
Me pa cho mo te kasa no. Me bobi o.
Daddy, please, I'm your son. I don't want to tell you anything. You told me to not to tell anything about promise, but look, I was asleep, and he went to take the car, the G-Wagon key, and look at what he's done. He went out in the night. You can check his TikTok. Daddy, please, do something about it, because me, I can't do anything. Mommy too, when mommy talks to me, he can't do anything. Please come back home. You need to control promise, please.
Ote. And I want it. G-Wagon na mediama woman no mutwi ko baby ya no. Me free feel 2-3 days promise no footballer no. Well two can na jo no de akohwe baby akose no. Na me balance send car na picture na ma me say me hwe wakose no ntino. Ono we panyin ntimi control akwala no na ma me ni so ntimi control ntimi na me tiba control me so na me free feel so daddy come home. So I should go home. Maybe bow soon. Me go home. Me go fie. Me go fie. What is it?
Miss Ron, some bet me a plot. I'm a BBI or feel.
What's you so some poison me wo and I be bet my mo fie ho. Sister ha ho na me nko. Would you be catch him say me go fie back? So omo ade ato abonten. Me say me kasa we nko eh. Omo ade ato abonten say me free fie. Me confirm say yam pass me free fie. Ba say me make fie ho back. Would you be to me for? Na me papa me kan wo camera mu me papa best ma ko wusu ansa me ma me asi kura na I respect them amabo me mu ase kura omo kura me me fa fon frɛ me se me nko fie he me nkwa ho hia wate eti na me bae na kama fon a ka wo ren ho.
So that was Bishop Daniel Obinim, Angel Obinim, and our church say these few days are and as an elderly son, Murphy, and things are not actually in place, or things are out of order. Now, no dear. Name Kwan Hiana Pan, so he's actually not going home. Near Florence Obinim, few days back, no, there was a video be our church as at now, no, she's actually not having a car. So when she's moving from place to place, she has to use Uber. And this was able to touch the heart of a particular businessman. Watoka pa amano enya semketo asaka we otofi one car company or car dealing company a friend service machinery company limited. Some media Florence Obinim, she has been gifted a car. It's such a nice car. Encourage us video number. Florence Obinim Samria, it's more or less like a businessman be a gift in the car because she came out to say her ability to move from place to place, no, it's quite difficult for her. She has to use Uber and all that. So it touched the heart of the businessman and Kotoka at the chain. Now, there is a particular group of people that we know them to be Team Legal Wife. They call themselves to be Team Legal Wife. They are sounding a strong warning to Bishop Obinim, our motor said. So when you some of the things that on social media all can't about Nigeria Florence Obinim, not sorry, they will destroy the church. They'll make things very hectic and difficult for him as a man of God. Niwe krab if he say or some nyame into one can no and two now when putting him into order. They are coming right after him, so he should watch out. Yanko tie this group, some of the things they mentioned. Yanko Shema.
Kade, bisma men kan kire say. So so beba honhom me twem. Ntokwa bia wa nyina so bia Kristo sum. Den yetimi abeye company no. Meba be post yire ka no. Ena wo ba panyin ni tu ka no. Ena wo yire ete ka na chi. Ena wo ba promise or take ka na front. Me catch me see wo ni hyehye. Kwasiato metia me twem. Dross na kwale na me hye tru mutia me dibina yiyem saa me be wura wonum chimifo. Me nsuro won na nhye ukira. Me so ya kwankyira me Wednesday born. Kojo same wa attack me a. Asori ne kuta na me hwetia safo ni nyina na me donyame. Me hwetia me say munya catch Kojo Obinim say onko fie. Ka white na si wo no. De awade ti ne ye no. Aye ma me Florence Obinim ka me twem. Ma me Florence dia. They say your friend of Florence Akuya TLW Team Liga. Dia what? They say me se wo me awale ni be guna ma ho. Kwasi ato ti kokrobo ngo utisa nwoma mate utisa dross pipe na pampa ma wo see hwehwe me be stable pia. Kwasi jimi ti me lele. Me say shwalenge o. Shwalenge Obinim ne shwalenge o. Shwalenge mu penyini wodi apache nyina. Shwalenge ne shwalenge o. Ne shwalenge Obinim ne shwalenge o. Ni mi slow kapreba. Te say mi say me jonso me de wo jonso wo Yesu me se wo kwaso. Me ya efritina ko shwalenge. Me de car na be ma ye be posti car na de we are represented car na life and color ye be posti car no kofi no pay se car si fi e shwa lenge Obinim ne shwa lenge o asiato me jonso guso ati jonso guso wata lenge o ye nipa untime so toka ma ila bewu Obinim toka ma ila bewu Obinim toka ma ila bewu Obinim toka ma ila bewu intire untime toka no Obinim ha ho SMLG ya no we company for flat o yiranim enim o ma cha brand new car kojo ha ho swalenge ne ko to mejuma so hate Shwalenge o. Shwalenge. Obinim shwalenge o. Wo shwa sa kra wadi 1 year kwati o. Shwalenge abwadwan. Wo to opada. Wo mo musuro wu ne suro wu.